been putting all my people on. Ain't no telling where these profits taking us.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? MrKingdomKash, Charles Dyson here, coming to you with another interview. This is an exclusive one right here. This is really special. I have my wife and I's personal mentor, good friend, and creator of the movement my wife and I helped start, the Retired in 365 movement, which is a global organization. I got none other than Mr. Top 5 Lifestyle, Paris Simmons, in the building. What's up, bro?
What's up, my brother? How you living?
I'm doing good, man. Glad to have you. And
I appreciate you for having me.
oh yeah, most definitely, brother. And everybody wants to know right from the very beginning. We're gonna talk about the biggest day trading. So why don't you tell everybody what your biggest day trading has been?
So to date, biggest day trading has been $25,000. Trading high frequency, some refer to it as binary. Started off with a $1,500 account, and that was done in, I want to say, about 2 hours. Yeah, it was a good day in the land.
Wait. So you took a $1,500 account to 25,000 in 2 hours.
In 2 hours.
Wow, that's utterly amazing. I know this. I know everybody's gonna be going crazy, but that's not even. That's just one. It's been other days crazy. That's what's up. But tell me, tell everybody a little bit more about other trading days that you've had. Like, what have you been able to do? What has trading afforded you to be able to do? Like, you've had other days where it's just like, I'm gonna let you tell it.
Yeah, I mean, trading has brought a plethora of five-figure days, 13,000, 16,000. Mainly trading crypto. That's what I trade the most, regardless. Even though my biggest trading day really was in binary or high frequency crypto trading, that's big. I love Bitcoin. But it's really afforded me the luxury to do what I want when I need to do it. And that was something that meant a lot to me. I remember it was a time maybe 3 years ago where I had two grandfathers, both sides of the family, that got sick at the same time, like the same weekend. And I was able to drop everything, go see one who was in ICU, then go see the other one who had like a in-home care. And that's what I mean by do what I need to do when I need to do it. Like, I'm able to be where I need to be when I need to be there. So just really having the freedom to move around freely, run track professionally. So I'm always on the go. It allows me really just to stop everything if I need to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember 5-6 years ago, that wasn't really the case. So it's lit, man. Like, it's no trading wise. I love crypto, but I don't see industry as lucrative. In my opinion, I've never seen industry where your money can appreciate in such a drastic quantity. Like, it's this drastic, like it's astronomical. So yeah, I mean, that's just a few things for myself, family, freedom to move really how we want to. I'm actually here with them now. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. That's where I live at, but I'm in North Carolina currently at this moment visiting family. So these are times that I take to heart, and I wouldn't really trade it for the world.
That's amazing. And you said a lot. I wanna unpack some of that because first of all, I want everybody to know these $16,000 trading days you've had, $17,000 trading days, $12,000 trading days, $25,000 trading days. I want everybody to understand that this is skill. It's not luck. And I want people to really understand that you obtained a skill that allows you to grow money like that within a compressed period of time. I remember you telling the story about how you took a $90 trade account to, it was like what?
I took a 50 to 1,000.
50 to 1,000.
I took a 50 to 1,000 and 200 to 12,000.
200 to 12,000. That's like $50 to 1,000, and then you took 200 to 12,000 in 90 minutes.
Yeah, that was, hey.
But it's mind-boggling. But everybody needs to understand that you obtained the skill, and that's why we talk about learning how to trade professionally the way we do. That's why with these interviews, I want people to understand that, you know, the people that are talking to them are people who went through training, professional training, and learned something that will make them money for the rest of their life. I want you to talk about that.
Yeah, so my biggest trading day was actually while I was learning from an educator who had made $1 million in a day. I was on one of his live sessions and I took his trades. And it was that simple. And that's Vasquez. Shout out my guy. He's already made $1 million in a day. I got on this session, 15-minute trades. I put them in, and that's really how it flipped so quickly. I think I went from 1,500 to 8,500 in like maybe 30 or so minutes. We were taking 15-minute trades. Then I waited it out, got a few more, got that to 16,000, and then I just went for it. Right now, granted, you know, a little more riskier than most, but hey, you gotta risk something to win some. So I went for it, but really the education honestly helped me. We're paying millionaires for their brain in this industry, where there may be a lot of people who join who've already made millions, who've already had a success similar to Charles Dyson. But when it comes to Forex trading, regardless of what I had done before, this was an industry I wanted to get skilled and well versed at. So all I did was follow those who had already had the success. Simple. I then went through the training endless times. I've lost money too along the way, so I really stayed in the learn mode. I didn't really just get in and start killing it. I've been trading for 6 going on 7 years now. What is it, 2020, 21? So 6 years now I've been trading, and it's been a process. I remember making my first $1,000 day in 2016, then losing it all 90 minutes later because I didn't know what I was doing, right? So I just had to stay at it. Like those losses showed me, okay, cool. I just got more learning to do. But I knew once I seen people getting rich, I'm like, okay, they're no different than me. All I gotta do is really learn this thing. And then once it happened, like I look at the market so differently. Like I remember I used to go in trying to make a few hundred, right? Then it grew to a 2,000. Now, like after these flips, like the sky's the limit. And I'm glad my awareness is raised so massively because it really helps when I take these trades. And that's how these results come. But I think so much bigger than the average person or average trader. I know, okay, you got 20, you got 30, you got 40, you got 100, $500. You can blink, be up $500,000, like quicker than you know it. So that's how I look at it.
That sounds good to me. You talking good.
Real good. No treatment needed, big fella.
None whatsoever. But listen, all right, so you mentioned something earlier as well. I want you to speak to this too, because there's people watching this right now who can relate to what you said. You're a professional athlete.
Yes.
You run professional track, and you know trading has afforded you the ability to not have to worry about finances while you're in your training season. Talk to people about that.
So I feel like money brings freedom, which brings happiness. There may be a lot of people watching this who have other desires in life. This isn't the end all be all, but to have a skill set where you can make a good amount of money from the snap of a finger, it's really worth it. You know, I've traveled a lot. I'm in Europe. I'm in Belgium. I'm in not Europe. I'm in Sweden. I'm in Belgium. I'm in UK, Bermuda. I'm all over the world competing, and I got access to a platform which literally allows me to make money in minutes, and it's nothing better, right? So whether you're working, we got people that have made more money on the job, right, in a trade than they did on the job that entire week, that entire month. This is not bashing any jobs, but I know it's people who are going to watch this. If you're on this video, it's because you want more life, right? We've been going for, I don't know, 8-10 minutes. If you're still watching, it's because you want something more. And really, it's a freedom game, right? He who is free, the quickest, right? In a bunch of ways, whether it's mentally, spiritually, whether it's financially, they live the happiest and most prosperous life, in my opinion, right? And a lot of people really struggle because they're just not free, right? They're thinking about the things that they don't want in their life every single day, these bills, right? I heard something and it stuck with me and said, look, if you spend all day thinking about money, it's because you don't have enough. And I said, okay, you talking good. Like, hey, we need to start thinking about money then. So we got to learn a skill set that is going to enable us to get there. We got to learn how to hit that financial independence number sooner than later, right? Sooner than later. Millennial 2.5 million, baby boomer 1 million. And I said, okay, cool. Making what I was currently making when I was self-employed, I got to learn a way to expand that. And I found this skill set, and it was completely like that day I lost the money in 2016, it opened my eyes to what was possible. I had never made 1,000 in 90 minutes ever in my life. And I said, okay, when I master this, that's it. So I just put the time in, and yeah, I mean, it funds my dreams. That's really why I like it, because it funds my dreams, what I'm passionate about doing, right? If time and money was no issue, I ask people, what would you be doing? Well, you got to get to a point where time and money are not an issue. So you got to go in obsession mode to make that happen. I did. I was finding different things. I found this and said, this is it. This is going to put me in that financial spot where time and money is not going to be an issue. And then I can spend the rest of my life doing what it is that I want. So we still got many more decades to live. You know what I'm saying? And I'm grateful that I was able to come across this early, sooner than later.
What has been your biggest day trading thus far?
Man, my biggest day trading so far has been a little over $2,400, man, in a day.
Went from about $1,000 to about $5,800 in 2 days. And then this most recent one I got right now started at $565, and right now we're at about $4,500.
I flipped $400 to $2,200. Put it like that.
Jeez.
In a couple hours.
My biggest trading week was 17,000 US dollars.
How long did it take to make
that? 3 days.
My biggest day trading actually was last week. I put up over $1,100 in one day, and the week I ended off with about $1,500.
Tell me what your first impressions were from when you did the training, when you first learned skills.
Well, like when I first learned it, I had to keep looking at it. I was like, no, this is just too simple. This is like, again, just talking to myself, like, okay, because I'm already like not really like computer savvy. So once I got to the Skittle strategy, the first video, I'm like, oh wait, I gotta take notes for this. I was like, no way, this is easy. But like at the end of it, I was just like, all right, like this is all I have to do. Now I get what Salida was saying, 1, 2, 3, take the trade.
You just saw the amazing results, ladies and gentlemen. I'm looking for more people around the world to serve. It doesn't matter where you are. I'm looking for people to help become successful through the reality of making money from a phone and making money while you sleep. And I got some tags on the screen right now, multiple ways to contact me. If you reach out, I'll be willing to show you exactly how this works. I'll be willing to accept you into my private community, and I'm gonna serve you and teach you how to multiply money from your phone exactly like you saw the results of the other people just a moment ago. So ladies and gentlemen, I can't wait to serve you. I'm accessible. You can check my Instagram stories, my YouTube stories, and you'll see when my next live presentation will be. I want you to come hear it for yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, one message can change everything. Can't wait to talk to you and help you understand how you can change your life. Talk to you soon.
That's amazing. And I want to make sure that people don't gloss over what you just said at the end there. You put the time in, right?
Oh yeah, you got.
Anybody watching this right now, you know, I've already stated that myself and my wife, we've been trading for 4 years now, 4.5 years now. Paris, he just said it. He's been trading 6 years now. So if you want to be successful in this arena, you got to commit, right? You got to commit. Now, first, you got to get access to the right information. It's pretty evident that we have the right information. We know what we're doing. And I confidently say I could change anybody's life on planet Earth that I choose. Anybody who is serious about gaining this skill, we have the information that could change their life, right? We're confident about that. Paris is another example of somebody who's telling you, if you get consistent with this information, if you get obsessed with this information, then retirement can be less than 365 days from now, right? And also, I want to talk about that. But before we even get to that, I want to talk about the fact that you said that trading gives you the ability to fund your passions, right? Professional track and field athlete, also successful recording artist, right? And yeah, I want to talk about that too, because you're literally living your dreams. You're recording, albums. You're performing. You're doing track and field at a high level. Trading is literally giving you the ability to do the things that you love. Talk about that.
I mean, it's no better feeling at the end of the day. Like, I feel like everybody should be living a life that they dream of, should be doing. They shouldn't be, granted, it might be a time period where you have to do things that you don't want, but at some point in time, that has to come to an end. And I always seen the life I wanted to live, the house I wanted to live in, me with my instruments, my music equipment, performing, me at track meets, living comfortably. And I really just had to go through the time, put in the energy, make the right networks, but really putting the time to learn the skill set to make it happen. And that's what I did. I remember spending 20 hours a day really grinding to make this dream come true. And at the end of the day, it was worth it. My father told me, what am I, 30? He told me about 15-ish years ago, I asked him for a job. He said, if you put 40 hours a day in perfecting your craft, it'll pay you forever. 40 hours a day, 40 hours a week, in perfecting your craft, it'll pay you forever. I was in high school and I took that with me, right? I went harder in track, got a scholarship through college, scholarship in grad school, left, went pro, put that same philosophy in business, and it just manifested, putting in those hours. I mean, look, you're going to have to work hard for something. I said I'd rather work hard for something that can make me free. That was just me. Like, you going to work hard, whether it's 80 hours a week, wherever you at, or 80 hours a week learning this. To me, this just made more sense, right? To me, entrepreneurship just made more sense to me, right? And that's no slight to anybody, but to me, it made more sense to allocate 16 to 20 hours of my day learning this because of what it can potentially bring me. And it it happens. And this is nothing. Like 25 in a day, that's adorable. Right, that's very cute. But we're gonna backlog this video in 2022, 2023, 2024, and then just see where it's going from there. Like those are gonna be hours soon. Straight up. So I'm looking forward to them times, man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I'm looking forward to them days, boy.
Yes, sir, man. That's gonna be a time to be alive, boy. But you mentioned that you're 30 years young. You've been able to retire yourself before the age of 30, but also the ones you love. Can you talk to people about that?
Yeah, definitely. My goal was to make sure those closest to me didn't work. My grandmother, she really sacrificed a lot for me to even move to Georgia, live in the city now. But I was in a city called Kennesaw in 2014 when I moved there, no money. She took out a loan for $6,000, and I was supposed to pay her back $100, or pay the loan like $100 some odd dollars per month. Paid for a few months and then fell off just due to real life financial issues. She never bothered me. Was down there for the next 18 months without a car, without a computer. She sent me hers. She co-signed on my apartment so I could live there. And I really was on this journey figuring out entrepreneurship. But then in 2016, things clicked. I went from facing eviction. 90 days later, had cleared 6 figures, moved into the high rise of my dream. 90 days after that, had helped about 5 to 6 people clear 6 figures as well. And one of the first things I did was went and told the people close to me they never had to work again. Now, my grandmother, she wasn't working, but she was talking about going to pick up a job in like CVS or Walgreens. I was just getting livid. I'm like, no, it's not going to happen. So X that out. That was no longer a situation. So my mom, look, you don't got to return to where you were working at. My father, he had his business, which he still has. So we just made that a more heftier operation because he wasn't working for anybody, and his business was something he was passionate about. So cool. I'm down here now with him a few days ago. Got some workers that are taking things over. So dominating the cell phone accessories business. simmerchwireless.com. Make sure you plug in. Hey, it's up. It's up. We're gonna get. We got a lot of stuff coming for that brand. And yeah, I mean that's just. They were my why, so that meant more to me than anything else. The money, it's cool now. It is cool, but these times mean more than anything the fact that really just the look on their faces when they fly first class for the first time. You get what I'm saying? Visit locations that they only seen on TV, in the movies, on postcards. So that's really like, that's more joyous than any part of this situation for real. So that's why I go so hard. Like, granted, life is good, but it can get better. You get what I'm saying? I know people are buying their family jets and islands for holidays. We're gonna be there. My grandmother say Paris. I want an island in Canada. Say less. It's done within 24 hours. So there why I go so hard, and I'm gonna keep going hard for life.
That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful, man. Congratulations on that, for sure.
I appreciate you.
And finally, I want to cap this thing off with the movement. Me, you,
So,
me, you, my wife, LadyKingdomKash, Christina Dyson. We started this movement with a dream back in May of 2017 to really put people in position to retire in less than 365 days. At that point, it was just a vision. We launched this thing and literally made it happen. Talk to people about the beginning leading up to where we are now.
Man, well, one, shout out my guy, Kingdom Cash, Charles Dyson, launching this thing together. I remember we were in Top Golf in September and August, I think it was August. And we came up with the name, took it and ran with it. And it's just been beautiful, man. A lot of things that we've spoken to existence, women's movements, master traders, international leaders. And just to see the lives that have been changed. One off of a strategy that your very own boy, Charles Dyson, created, changing lives all across the world. Like, it's just been so phenomenal. I've been grateful just to see how many 6-figure earners, but we're not done. We're far from done. This year, we're going to help 50 people clear 6 figures residually, 6 figures residually in their trading account as well. And I mean, the sky's the limit. Like, I see this movement being $1 billion brand in the physical. It's already $1 billion brand in the spiritual. I see people coming in within a week, within 30 days, being set free because of this skill set and what it is that we have. So I'm super excited. We got a lot of big events coming up. We got Believe Nation coming up in about 2 weeks in Orlando, Florida. We got some team events that were really bubbling. The beginning days was a lot of grind. It was a lot of intensity, a lot of obsession, a lot of late nights, a lot of early mornings on the Forex and Chill. But we stayed working. We stayed together. We stayed as a cohesive unit because of strength in numbers. And over time, we had some retracements. We had some people who decided, look, this wasn't for them. And we bless everybody on their exit. We wish them good. But one thing for certain is we're going to always win. So whatever was removed, the guy replaced with more. You understand? In overabundance. Right. I remember the time I lost probably about 700-800 people in the business. The guy came back put 1,200 in that leg. So like, just granted, we wish everybody the best, but this right here will change your life. And this movement's gonna be here. It's not going nowhere. We're gonna keep making money. We're gonna keep changing lives. People gonna keep getting rich. People gonna keep developing as leaders. People gonna keep retiring themselves, retiring their families, retiring their loved ones, and really dominating this thing. People gonna come and become internet superstars, like several have already done. People are going to be phenomenal educators. They're gonna be better traders than us, and that's really just what we're committed to. So I'm grateful for it all. I'm grateful for all the lessons, everything that's gone well. But the next 6 is gonna be the best 6. So if you're watching this and you're not plugged in with Charles right now, right, you haven't even gotten this far. Like, you should have been signing up with him while we were going through this, or any other testimonials for that. But definitely make a common sense decision, because what we're talking about, what we're involved in, is already happening. So whether you agree with it or not, you're still going to see billionaires created off Bitcoin. That's it. You're still going to see people making money with all the trading industries, all of them. And if it's not for you, cool. Get on the right side of the quadrant, you'll be successful. But if it is, don't watch another 10 testimonial videos.
Right.
Take action. Get started. Right. Charles, he the man. You're gonna blink. You're gonna see his face. You're gonna see his strategy on billboards all across the globe. All across the globe. And so it don't really take me that long. I'm not that person 10 years later, like, dang, I wish I would have. Successful people, success loves speed, right? They make decisions fast, change them slow, if ever at all. I made a decision, I was doing it, didn't change it. I'm not going to change it, regardless what happens, right? People laughed at us. People tried to joke us 4 years ago.
Did.
I ain't seen not one joke in like the last 12 months, right? I probably never see one again now that I think about it, right? People was talking real crazy, but we wish them all the best. Their awareness fund there, right? Their awareness fund there. So inside this platform, we raise your awareness as well, so you can really learn how to move as adults out here and be more developed personally, so you can grow as a person. You understand? I wasn't always the most developed, but as my awareness grew, and that's really what we want for people, right? Because look, people out here laughing at the thing that's going to change their life.
That's it.
And that's cool.
And
so we want to raise your awareness as much as possible. And if not, awesome sauceum.
Awesome sauceum, man. Listen, it's winning season. And one thing that we always say is up and it's stuck, and it's up for whoever got stuck to us. It's that simple. You know what I mean? We only do 2 things, y'all. 2 things. We win and we win. That's all we know how to do. Right?
I know.
That's all we know. So, for the last 4 years, it's been beautiful, but the next 10 is going to dwarf these last 4.
Gorgeous.
So, Mr. 7, Mr. Top 5 Lifestyle, man, brother, my wife and I, we love you. We love you.
You too, bro.
For real, man. And we appreciate you. Thank you for your mentorship. Thank you for your knowledge, your friendship, your grace. Thank you for it all. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to understand who you just got a chance to hear from. A legend, absolute legend in the industry, and somebody who's extremely successful, 7-figure mentor, has changed lives all over the world, and one of the most humble individuals you could ever attach yourself to. So I say that from the bottom of my heart, and I'm just blessed to be in close proximity to high caliber individuals like you. And everybody right here, right now, I want you to make sure that you follow Mr. Top 5 Lifestyle on Instagram and Facebook. Adam is a friend. You can go ahead and get the details. I'm gonna put it on the screen right now.
Definitely. So IG is I am Top 5 Lifestyle. So top, the number 5 Lifestyle. And then on Facebook is Paris, like the city in France, Reddick, Reddick. I should be there. And I look forward to connecting with each and all of you lovely people, so we can go ahead and get this dinero rolling in for 2021. People gonna be watching this for 100 summers. So 2022, 2030, 2040, when you see this, just know it's still room for you to come in and get paid. Charles, I appreciate you for having me, my brother.
Most definitely. I appreciate you. And y'all know who I am, Mr. Kingdom Cash, Charles Dyson. I'm going to put me and my beautiful queen's information on the screen. Lady Kingdom Cash, Christina Dyson. Follow us across these platforms. Also, make sure that you go to our free information group.
Definitely.
You can find that on increasemenow.info. If you go to increasemenow.info, that'll lead you straight to the Facebook group where myself, my wife, and Top 5 Lifestyle, we run this group. We have free information in there. The whole entire global community, people we trade with all over the world, you'll get to see their testimonials. You'll get to see the short video at the top of the group in the announcement section that gives you all the information on how our coaching program works. And ladies and gentlemen, it would be our pleasure to serve you, whether you reach out to my man, Mr. Top 5 Lifestyle, or you reach out to me or my wife, Mr. Kingdom Cash, Charles Dyson, Lady Kingdom Cash, Christina Dyson, either one of us. It would be our pleasure to serve you, to work with you, and help you understand the reality of how simple it is to make money from your cell phone, laptop, desktop, or tablet, no matter where you are in the world. And just understand that this is not theory. This is not something that you have to wonder if it will work for you. We've proven that it works all over the world. For people in Africa, Europe, all over America, Canada, the Caribbean, South America. It doesn't matter where you're watching this video from. We've already proven that it works. So you don't have to wonder if it's going to work. All we want to do is give you the information, prove to you that it works, and then you make the decision to do it. We're going to serve you and give you the correct information to be able to do this at a high level. And yeah, that's all I got for y'all. I'm going to give you the last word, my brother.
Make a common sense decision and change your life forever. It'd be our pleasure to really help you change your life if this is something you so choose to do. But everything we said is going to happen. And I'm excited. I'm just so happy and grateful in advance for the endless six-figure earners, the endless millionaires, the endless lives we change, the endless people we really help come and get free and live a life that they deserve. So, hey, that's it, man. Let's win.
That's it. Let's win. As I always say, I know if I can help you change your perspective, I can help you change your life. See you on the next one.
Peace.